Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy B. I'm here with the SWAT, Big D, Jose. And we set up shop in this amazing cigar shop in Naples, Florida. It burned. Oh, hold on. Let me get my man. What's up? Shout out. Hey, yo. Hey, what's up, guys? And we're having fun in the Naples, Florida area. And we've been working all day. How long have we been here for? Like 4 or 5 hours? Huh? I'm showing them. How long have we been here? About 4 or 5 hours? Since what? 11, 12? 1, 2? And so Jose, tech team, we working on the computer, getting calls made, skip tracing, calling leads, and talking to buyers, etc. But this is what fun looks like, guys. And so it's a cigar shop. Let me tell you, this is what is this? A chocolate strawberry. Tastes really good. I don't know if you've ever smoked a cigar. Darius taught me how to smoke a cigar back when we was like 16 years old. Don't tell my mom. But you don't inhale. Like in Bill Clinton, you don't inhale. And and so, but we're here in Naples, Florida, sunny Southwest Florida. And this is an absolutely amazing bar. Let me see if I can unplug from my phone and kind of show you guys around. Hold on just a second. And so this is really cool. So it's a really nice environment in Naples, Florida area. I want you to come here and let me see if I could let's see. Shayna, I'm going live on my Facebook wall. Can you say hey to everybody?
Hi.
Tell them your name.
Shayna.
Tell them to come see you.
Come see me.
Do you like Bryan? They love Bryan. Alright, awesome. Haley? Can you tell everybody hey?
What?
Can you tell everybody hey on Facebook?
Hey.
Tell them to come see you. What's your name? Haley, guys, we have awesome. And so, guys, we're having an absolutely amazing time. We're down here helping a few couples, mentoring them one-on-one. Go to HowToFlipCribs.com if you're interested in that. But we're busting up pipelines, guys, and we're securing deals, etc., showing people how to win big for themselves and their family. And it's been an absolutely amazing time. But that's what life is about. That's what life is about. Life is about winning. Life is about having fun. Life is about doing what you want to do when you want to do it. And we've been out here all day in the sun, drinking a Malbec wine, and smoking a couple cigars, and making money, making deals. So, Jose, I gotta tell you, Jose, we've been having so much fun. But what he does is he's a Facebook ad specialist and a Google ad specialist. Go to omnipresentagency.com if you need that on your team. We can definitely get you hooked up with Facebook ads. But we've been posting Facebook ads, and people have been getting marketed too. So we've gotten so much productivity done in a short period of time. And also, we're marketing to sellers, motivated sellers. We're marketing to buyers. We're marketing to everybody across the internet that's looking to learn how to make money, etc. Because right now, as you know, we're in the most amazing economy there is, and we're going up like this, right? It's peaking, and we're showing people how to make money in this industry, guys. So if you are interested in learning how to invest in real estate and acquire deals, etc., you definitely want to make sure that you go to HowToFlipCribs.com and learn how to acquire real estate. Because here's the thing. It's not necessarily about now. Yeah, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars right now. You can make millions of dollars in real estate right now. But more so, it's about your future. As the economy crashes, you don't want to run for cover. You want to fly and soar above the storm like the eagles. And so what we're doing is we're teaching people how to learn how to acquire real estate when the economy crashes, so that you can go back in and gobble up. What we were able to do in the Memphis, Tennessee area is we bought up hundreds of properties in a 2 or 3 year period of time. Bought up hundreds of properties, and we bought them in areas for like $200, $300, $400, $500, $5,000, etc. And at the peak of the market, when the market came back, we sold them for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. And that's what happens when you get involved in the market early. You're able to cash out. It's almost like funny, right? But you're able to cash out when the market peaks. And so when the market peaks, when it grows, etc., you sell everything. And so it's just a cycle, guys. So when the economy dips, it's not a bad thing. It's just a cycle. And so what you want to do is take advantage of the cycle. So understand that when the cycle comes, when it dips again, hey, you got your war chest money. You've learned how to wholesale. You learn how to make money through other things. Don't just depend on just real estate. Sell everything, etc., in a peak market. And I think Haley is about to come over here and check on it.
Am I gonna have stalkers now?
Huh?
Am I gonna have stalkers now or what?
No, you're not gonna have stalkers now, but I do have a pretty big following on social media. I really do. and like hundreds of thousands of people. No, but tell me. So, Haley. So, what do? You what did you just do? You just got your insurance? What, you're in real estate or?
No.
What is it that you do?
Mortgage protection.
Mortgage protection.
Am I on it?
Yeah, you're on live. Everybody's watching you right now. You're famous. So, what do you do? Tell them. Advertise yourself. She's nervous. You on live TV.
I go back to Wisconsin every summer and I'm down here in the winter.
Okay.
Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin.
Awesome. Awesomeness. Well, look, tell everybody how they can reach you. Maybe you got a website or something they can go to? Not yet. You will. So, look, if you come to Burn, you can get her information and find out where she is, etc. And, you know, and get more information about mortgage protection. But guys, so everybody is getting involved in real estate, and you should too. If you're not involved in real estate, it's something that you should be involved in. HowToFlipCribs.com will teach you how to acquire deals, etc. But what we're able to do once again is go into the Memphis market and buy up everything. We bought up everything when we were telling you. We did videos like 5-6 years ago, and we were telling everybody, hey, buy real estate, buy real estate. Everybody was scared. The news was telling you, don't buy real estate. It's the worst time to buy real estate, etc. And we were telling you on these live videos to buy real estate, buy as much real estate as you can. And what ended up happening, guys, the market came back. So if you listen to us, congratulations to you. If you listen to our videos, our YouTube, etc., you started to buy real estate. You took advantage of this amazing boom that was about to come. We were trying to tell you that we wasn't predicting the future, but we was predicting the future, right? So when you understand the cycles, we were telling you how to make money in real estate. So we were gobbling up properties all over the Memphis area. And so what happened was when the market comes back, guess what? Let me explain to you what I mean. When the market leaves, what happens is this. The banks, they stop lending money. So let me tell you how the game works. This is the chess of life. Look at my, you motherfuckers working. You over here grinding right here. Hey, look, you know how my amazing dad, he looked at me one time. He said, I was working on a computer like they are right here. And he was like, what you doing, son? And I was like, I'm working. And he laughed, he smirked, he said, that's work? So this is new age work. This is 4-hour working work. But so we were able to gobble up, we were able to go into the market. So what happens is this. When they say that there's a recession, this is what happens. When the recession comes, hold on, let me get a glass of wine. Look, this
Another wine?
Yeah, let me get another one.
What was it?
Malbec.
Malbec? Is everyone else good?
Y'all good? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, all right, so what happens is when the recession hits, 2008, when the recession hit, what happens is the bank says, hey, look, we're not lending out no money, nobody's getting money, and you got to have an 800 credit score. You got to have, rich people credit to get properties. I said rich people credit. You got to have rich people credit to get properties. So you got to have an 800 credit score. And if you don't have an 800 credit score, that means nobody can get loans, right? So what does that do? That dries up the money. People stop spending money. People stop being loose with money, etc. So that causes an immediate recession. Money is tight. Money dries up. So what that does is if people can't buy real estate, if they can't buy properties, if they can't buy their wealth back, then people stop spending money. So if they stop spending money, the economy goes like this. And so now what that does is if you have a bunch of product, and the product is real estate. So if you have a bunch of product and people out here trying to sell properties and nobody's able to get top dollar loans, then what the market has to do, if this is the property up here for sale, top dollar, and the people who can buy don't have financing available, they have their own cash or they don't have good credit to get bank qualifiers to buy these properties. So what happens is the product, the real estate, has to go down. Listen, I'm teaching you something. I'm trying to learn you something. Hey, that's what the old folks say. Hey, I'm trying to learn you something, boy. I'm trying to learn you something, man. So the real estate prices have to go down. This is supply and demand. This is economics. I was a CB student in school. But the real estate market has to go down to meet the demand of the people that's going to buy. So now you got in Memphis, you got a $50,000 property that now has to sell for, hey, look, give me $40,000. And I'm not paying $40,000. Give me $30,000. I'm not paying $30,000. Give me $20,000. I'm not paying $20,000. Give me $10,000. Hey, I'll give you $500 right now for your property, right? And so now as the market goes down, boom, you buy at pennies on the freaking dollar, right? And so what we did was we had nice war chest is what I call it. And we bought up tons of properties in Memphis. We saturated the market. Maria, I have the most amazing wife in the world. She was like, I want to say we had probably like $300,000-$400,000. And Maria was like, why pay the bills? Just go out and invest it. Just go buy everything. She believed in me enough. It was just like, just go spend it on all. And so we went. She gave me the go-ahead. And that's the thing about having an amazing queen, just giving you the go-ahead. She was like, go buy up everything. And so I took the money. I took our bill money and everything. I took our entire savings and I wiped it out. I went all in. I took everything that I had and I bought up a ton of properties. And I bought properties for $500, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it was, I bought it. And she had faith in me, and I had faith in our system, what we call our pipeline busting system, to where I knew that the market was going to come back. So when everybody was running away from real estate, what we decided to do was go in and gobble up real estate. So here's the one thing I want to tell you as a reminder. When the market, when the news and all of the media is telling you to run away from something, you need to go the opposite way. Whatever the masses are doing, you need to run the opposite way. So we bought up everything. Boom, $500, $5,000, $10,000 properties, etc. So now, this was like in 2011, 2012. We had a nice little nest egg. But I wiped it out. I went for broke, baby. I went all in. Many of you are scared to like go all in, and that's the thing, man. Like, what's the worst that can happen? What, you gonna get put out of your house? You're in America, right? You gonna get put out of your house? You gonna lose your car, right? What's the worst that can happen? You're in America. Let me tell you something. If you don't have you can't eat food. Guess what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a couple tricks, right? And all you real entrepreneurs know this. There's so much abundance of food, and so you'll never starve in America. You can go to McDonald's and go through the back. If you want to eat some bullshit food, you go to the... Thank you so much, Allie. Thank you so much. All right. And so you can go to the... I'll get my other glass. I got to finish this glass. All right. I went down the wrong pipe. It went down my nostril. All right, so what was I saying? All right, so you go, and it went down the wrong pipe. All right, so what you do is, what was I saying? You remember what I was saying?
What was you saying? I don't know.
They ain't even listen to me. So what you do is you go, and so all of these properties in a nutshell, and I forgot what I was saying, but in a nutshell, you gobble up all these properties. And so, look, there's like, look, let me move these out the way. I had one too many drinks. So listen, so what happens is we go to all these properties. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Andre Turner. Andre Turner said McDonald's. All right. So what I was saying about McDonald's?
Blueprint problem?
No, it wasn't about the blueprint. What was I saying? Eating at McDonald's. Okay, yeah, eating at McDonald's. So here's the thing. Thank you so much, Andre Bentley. It's two Andres, Andre Turner, Andre Bentley. Bentley Farnsworth. So you go to McDonald's. So if you need to eat food for the day, if you're starving, if you done spent all your money on investments and deals, and you went all in, you can go to McDonald's at the end of the night, and they throw away all of the food that they didn't sell. I'm telling you on game, this how you get it in. I don't know if y'all have ever been at the bottom, but it really ain't that bad at the bottom. So when you choose to make it's actually better at the top, but when you choose to go all in, this is how you go and get it in. You can feed your whole family. You go to McDonald's, and you hey look, y'all finna throw away this food anyway, and you give me all that food y'all about to throw away. Here, I get $3, right? I'm telling you, they give you $3 and they give you all of the food, right? You feed your whole family and you got another day. Here's the other thing that you can do. The Embassy Suite. The Embassy Suite. I'm going to put y'all on game. Embassy Suite. This is how you go all in. Embassy Suites. They feed people every day for free. People that stay at the hotel. Listen to me. And y'all think I'm lying. Like, look, I'm telling you what I done did before. I done been at the bottom and it ain't really that bad. I went to the Embassy Suites, and I would get all of the breakfast loaded up, and I would get my to-go bags, and I would load up the food, and I would put the food in these to-go bags, and I could feed my whole family, etc. I done been at the bottom. It ain't that really that bad. And you got luxury food. You got eggs, bacon, sausage. You got biscuits. You got fruit. You got vegetables. So if you want to eat healthy, they got all that stuff. But it's free.
That's why they were like, welcome back.
Hey, I always say, what is that?
Welcome back,
Mr. Harris. So what I'm saying is, so now when you come into these places, you go in, you walk right in, hey, like you're a resident, and you go in, right on up at the bar. Boom! Alright, so listen to me. So what I'm saying is, it's really not that bad. So what I'm saying is you can feed yourself with your family. So what I'm telling you is, wouldn't you rather be the person that takes the risk, that goes all in, you can feed your family, etc., you know, do what you need to do and take the risk on the chance. So my wife is an amazing person. Let me tell you the other thing about foreclosures. Here's the reality of it. A lot of you don't realize this, all jokes aside. The economy is going to crash. It's going to crash soon. I don't know if it's in a month, a year, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. But the economy is going to crash. And some of you are scared of it and shit, but you don't have to be. But the reality of it is, knowing that the economy is going to crash, guys, what you got to do is understand that wouldn't you rather be the person that took a chance on going for it than waiting till the storm happens and saying, oh shit, I should have done something. And so I'm telling you how to survive if you are the person that has chosen to quit your job, if you're the person that's told to take a chance, etc., and you can go out and go get it. So now here's the next thing. Now there's a lot more information that I give away in the course, HowToFlipCribs.com. Make sure you check that out. You know, get a consultation going, you know, schedule a consultation with us so you can talk to us. But now, what I did was, I went in, I took what I had. You know, if you save 401ks, I took what I had, swiped credit cards, I maxed out on everything. I'm telling you my story. I've talked about this on stage in front of thousands of people. It's a YouTube video that went viral. It got like 300, 400, 500,000 views. Well, I talked about this. I told my story, but I didn't tell it in detail like this. And so I went all in. I took my American Express. I swiped it. I swiped everything. I went all in, and I bought properties. I pulled the cash out. I cashed out on all the properties. I wanted the cash advance. High interest rate, right? Here's the reality of it. If I knew that my bills were due, like my mortgage at the time was like $2,500, $3,000 a month. I had a fucking mansion, and you know, Maria was with it. She was like, go all in, baby. Let's do this. Like, she believed in her king. And so I swiped. I went all in. And it was like I took a chance. And it was just kind of like, you know, was I nervous? Hell yeah, I was nervous. You asked Michael Jordan, was he nervous before game day? You damn right he was nervous before the finals. You asked Kobe, was he nervous before the finals? You damn right he was nervous before the finals. But at the same time, it was the same nervousness and the same confidence in the same time, that knowing that what I decided to do in my vision, I was going to literally execute my vision. So what I was doing is when I took my family savings, when I took my credit cards and I swiped them all out, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to pay my bills for the next month, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Here's the reality of it. Most banks are not going to foreclose on your house in 3, 4, 5 months. Right down here in Florida, we got houses in the country right now that banks have not banks have not foreclosed on houses in like 8 years. Here, like, people have not paid their notes in 8 years. They're rescheduling the foreclosing. But here's the reality, guys. I want to tell you something, so I want you to write this down. If the banks decided to foreclose on every single property that they had on the books to foreclose on that wasn't performing, the economy would collapse. It would crush the economy. This is something that the masses don't know. I'm telling you. Like, I want you to share this video. Huh?
That's why they hadn't it, because they see it coming.
Right. The banks know that it's coming. And if they foreclose on every single property that they could possibly foreclose on, then the economy would freaking collapse. And so understanding that these banks are not going to foreclose on it, what I'm telling you is, don't succumb to the pressure of having to pay your bills. What I'm telling you is, there's a scripture in the Bible where Jesus talks about somebody slaps you, turn the other cheek. What I want you to understand what he was saying here, and like I said, I'm a jokester, I curse, I do all this other shit, but I do know scripture. And what Jesus was talking about, he said, "Well, somebody slaps you, turn the other cheek." They're not like, let somebody else hit you in the goddamn face. What he's saying is, whatever it is your problem. If you are smacked in the face with your problem, turn the other cheek and give your attention to the solution only. So, in all seriousness, you want to give your attention to the solution of what it is that you're going towards. Turn your other cheek away from the problem and execute your vision. And so when you do this and you make the decision to do this, that's not to say, oh, neglect your bills, etc. But neglect your bills until you go out and you make enough freaking money for yourself and your family to cover all your bills and pay off all of the people or businesses and credits, cards, etc. that you owe. And so what happens is, many people are so scared and they're so succumbed by the pressure of paying bills. Credit cards do, car notes do, house notes do. What I'm telling you is, if you are the person that trusts in yourself, not something external to yourself, but you trust in yourself, in your own ability, that you're going to execute a vision. Execution is worship. If you're the person that trusts in your own ability to execute a vision, you will literally go out and change your life and shift your entire world. And so what we were able to do is we went out and we invested in all these properties, etc. We went all in. And, you know, granted, most entrepreneurs won't tell you this, but that's why the president of your United States right now, Donald Trump, he's filed bankruptcy many times. He's failed over and over and over again. Michael Jordan talks about this. The reason why he's successful is because he's failed over and over and over and over and over again, but that is why he succeeds. What you have to do as a king of your household, as a queen of your household, you have to be willing to freaking fail. Go out there and take a chance. Stop playing it safe. Go out there and take a risk. Take a risk on what it is that you want to happen. And when you go out there and you take a risk on what you want to happen, what happens is the world shifts on behalf of you. And so what you need to happen will start to unfold. What you want to happen will start to unfold. You just have to trust and believe in the process. So I bought all these properties. I bought hundreds of properties. Now, the person wanted, $30,000 for the house. It wasn't a market. It was a buyer's market. So understand what market that you're in. So if you're involved in real estate, you want to make sure that you buy properties. Hold on, give me a second. Look at this. Burn. That's a cigar restaurant in Naples, Florida. Make sure you want to go there. They don't sell food. They don't. Hey, how many times did you ask the waitress for food?
Several.
What do they sell here?
She said call Domino's.
Cigars and wine. They don't even sell crackers. They sell cigars and wine. So we need to go eat. All right. So look. So what happened was we went out here and we bought all of these properties. $400 properties. And when we bought all of these properties, what we did was we trusted in our marketing ability. We have an amazing marketing system. And we attracted tons of buyers. And these buyers, what money wants to do, money wants to make money. You got to understand it. So I put my system in place. I marketed to all around the world. And I'll tell you about this in the course, HowToFlipCribs.com. I marketed to buyers all around the world. And I knew that if I bought a property for $500 to $5,000 in a distressed economy, I knew the future. It's almost like being able to go back to the future and saying, oh, this is what's going to happen. Oh, I'm going to come back to the future. So I bought all of these properties, right? Here's the story, y'all. I'm going to put y'all on game for because 2008 was a trimmer. 2008 was a trimmer. Listen to me, y'all. What's about to come with the economy and the depression that's going to happen, it's going to be a ripple effect. It's going to be like devastating. It's going to devastate a lot of people. But it was a trimmer, 2008. And so I knew that the market was going to come back. And the title companies that I chose to work with, I was about to file bankruptcy. I had all these debts due. I had millions of dollars in debt due. Like from previous, I had hundreds of properties. I was 25, 26 years old. And by the time I was 28, it was 2008. And all of these properties were about to, the recession happened. So the bank stopped lending. And you can watch my story on YouTube, youtube.com/c/homes10k. You can find a video where I talk about this in detail. But I had hundreds of properties, and I foreclosed on all of these properties. It was so devastating. I was 27, 28 years old. I took a fucking amazing chance on accumulating wealth. But the bank stopped lending. And so it was devastating to me. It was devastating to my family. But I took a chance. But what that told me was I knew that when I hit the bottom, you can only go up from the top from there. And so I took a chance. I bought some mentoring, etc. And it changed my life. I educated myself. I learned what to do next. And so now I knew that the economy was going to bounce back. And so knowing hindsight, all of the news media was telling everybody to stop buying properties. I got a news clip. I was actually on the news. I was on the news, dog. and they was like, hey, don't buy properties. It's the worst time to buy properties. So why are you buying properties right now? I remember this. It was like it was yesterday. It was 2008. And I was like, you buy properties right now because they're at an all-time low. I said this. Like, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch this. And I was like, properties at an all-time low. It's time to buy. You know what? What is it? 2 for 1? I'm still on it. I got a large following. I got to educate my friends. Yeah. Haley, I got 2 wines right here. I don't need any more wine because look. Thank you. All right, so
Riesling?
what is Riesling?
Riesling?
What is Riesling?
I don't know what Riesling is. What?
It's wine. So what do you do with wine? Wine makes you sleepy. Are you gonna be able to finish these ads for today?
When you get off, when you start blocking.
Okay, so they want me to stop talking to y'all. But do y'all want me to stop talking to y'all? Because, I mean, I'm trying to educate y'all on why you need to start investing in real estate. Y'all want me to stop talking. If y'all want me to stop talking, if I'm rambling on and y'all want me to stop talking and telling y'all how to make millions of dollars in real estate, then, you know, let me know because I'll stop talking. Somebody said nope. Jose, you asked out. The fans said keep talking.
Hey, the eyes have it.
The eyes have it. Nope, they said nope. Keep talking. All right, so let's keep it going. See, I don't normally do this. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of free information. This is free. Like, ain't nobody gonna do this shit, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna keep it real like that.
One more shit.
Right, just one more. I don't know how to do this, but go on, keep the party going. Huh? So I'm gonna keep the party going. All right, so millions of dollars in real estate. So we went for broke. I went all in. I was behind on my bills. I foreclosed on hundreds of properties. I was 28 years old. And I had a $10 million plus portfolio. I was worth $10 million. 28 years old. Fucking boss. Ooh! Buy any fucking thing I wanted to do. Flying around on fucking jets. Doing any fucking thing with my wife. Like, bossed out, right? Fucking economy dropped. Like, and here's the thing. I was 28 years old. I didn't know what the fuck a dropped economy was. I didn't know what a recession was. So I remember walking in. I was in Florida one day. And I walked in and I saw the news. And the news said, welcome, we just entered into a recession. The fuck is a recession? Amen. Right? The fuck is a recession? So I'm like, what the fuck is a recession? Like, I'm 28 years old. I didn't know what a recession was. So I'm worth millions of dollars, right? I'm 28 years old. I'm bossed up. I got a fucking mansion, 6,000 square feet, fucking 7 acres, you know, pool, all this shit. I'm bossed up. And they talking about the recession on the damn news. And what ended up happening is I found out quickly what a recession was. I called my banker, and my banker was like, because I could pick up the phone. I had like white people credit. What's white people credit? What's white people credit? What's white people credit?
700 plus.
700 plus. Everybody know what white people credit is. I had white people credit. I had 800 credit score. I can call my fucking banker, and I'd be like, hey, look. Give me $1 million. I'm finna buy up such and such and such. And I picked up the phone and I called my bank. I'm 28 years old. Think about this. I had access to any amount of money I wanted to. Hundreds of millions of dollars. I picked up the phone. Go to HowToFlipCribs.com if you want to learn how to do this shit. And I picked up the phone and I called my fucking banker like a couple days out there. I was like, hey, I found a massive amount of real estate I want to buy. And let me tell you the whole process of this. I found some real estate I want to buy. And I was just like, hey, look, I need like $3 million. I want to buy it. And my banker was like, sorry, Bryan, we're not giving out loans anymore. You can't get the money anymore. Like, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Like, hold on. So let me backtrack. So y'all gonna be on here for a minute. If y'all want me to stop, keep listening. So I'm listening to my banker, and let me tell you what I was doing. So here's the thing. Some of you guys are doing this shit now, and I'm telling you how this story is. Some of y'all are going to the banks, borrowing money, and you're thinking you're balling. That shit ain't balling. I'm gonna tell you. So what I was doing is, you got a lot of people out here trying to false up and boss up and shit. I'm gonna tell you, I done seen the whole story. I done bought so much real estate. Like, what y'all doing ain't balling. I promise you, it ain't balling. So I was calling. So what I would do is I would call up a banker. I would buy a house. I would buy a house with cash, I would refinance the house. I would get a rehab loan, and I would refinance the house. And the money that I would make from the refinance would be, so if I buy a house for $300, $400, $500, I can refinance the house for $50,000. I would do that shit like 5 times a week. I'll make $250,000 a week, $1 million a month. And the bank, so my money was being made from refinancing debt out of the equity of the property. So here's the thing: if you got a deed to a house, that's what I'm telling you, motherfuckers, to buy real estate. Like, if you ain't buying real estate, you ain't doing shit. You buying rims, you an asshole. You dumb as hell. Right? You buying shoes with your tax money, you dumb as hell. If you buying clothes with your tax money, you dumb as fuck. If you buy anything other than real estate right now, you are the dumbest motherfucker in the world. All right, so this is real. Be right, like, beat this out. Don't let your kids watch this. This is real talk. All right, so now I was going in. I would buy a house for $500, and I would go into the bank, take the deed to the bank. Hey, I just bought a house for $500. I would take 5 deeds at a time. I would get $50,000, $250,000, $250,000 a week, $1 million a month, like one shit. So fast forward. I called the bank after the recession hit, and I said, "Hey, look, it's your boy B. Let me get that cheese, dog. I just bought 5 more cribs. What's up, right?" And these motherfuckers said, "Hey, B, I'm sorry, man. I would tell y'all the banker. He watches me. He follows me. But absolutely amazing guy. And he's not doing loans anymore. Because when the recession hit, it wiped his ass out too." So I was like, "Hey, look, let me get this cheese." And so he was like, "B, we ain't doing loans no more." I'm like, "What? Like, you got to be like, hold on." So let me call my other banker, because I had access to hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm 28 years old. Like, what you mean you ain't doing loans no more? You ain't fucking with your boy B? Boom, hang up, click. You don't know who you talking to, right? I'm just telling you, I'm just being 100. So then I called my other banker. He was like, "Sorry, B, we're not doing loans no more." I'm like, "Wait, what is going on?" Once again, I didn't have nobody to tell me, like I'm telling y'all, what it's like to experience a massive amount of wealth and to get it snatched from you. Like, I knew how to build it, but I had nobody to tell me, like, "Hey, look, the shit is going to dip, and then it's going to come back. And so you need to kind of prepare for the dip so you can make money in the dip, and then you can come back." Like, now my family, I'm the first person in my family to make millions of dollars like this. And so I'm like, I didn't want to be the MC Hammer story, though. You know? I didn't want to have $100 million ticket, and then MC Hammer come along, you know, he's $1 billion nigga, and lose all that shit. So I didn't want that. I'm like, man, what's going on? So I didn't know. So for me, it felt like a devastation. It was like, oh my God, you know, what is going on? And so I bought a couple more properties, etc. And I'm like, man, maybe another bank will do. And no banks was lending. So that's what happens when the economy says there's a recession. They stop lending money to people like myself, people like yourself that are investors. When they stop lending money to people like myself and yourself that are investors, then the economy dries up. That scares everybody else. So people stop spending money when the banks stop lending money. That means, what does that mean when they stop lending money? They would lend money, but you have to have white people credit. What white people credit is like 700, 800 credit scores. And so what happens is when the economy is loose, like right now, you can have a 550 credit score and you will get a loan. All right, hear me out. That's the masses. All right, the masses have 550, 600 credit scores. Listen to me. I'm putting y'all on game. I'm putting y'all on. You know what? I'm going to stop the video. Because HowToFlipCribs.com. Darren's like, dude, don't tell them no more. They tapping me on my shoulder like, stop. All right, so. Like, hey, look. He said, yeah, 1 too many drinks. Like, get them off. All right, so no, I'm going to keep going. Y'all want me to stop? Y'all tell me to stop, I'll stop. If y'all want me to stop talking, I'll stop. Say yes if you want me to keep going.
Forget the mentoring.
Like he said, forget the money we make from mentoring. You gonna tell them everything or what? Y'all want me to stop? I'll stop. Y'all say stop, I'll stop. Y'all say yes, I'll keep going. Y'all let me know. I'm waiting on y'all. No. The people have spoken. Tyler
about mentoring. Call me.
All right, so he said, hey, Andre Billy said, keep drinking. All right, so I forgot where I left off, Andre. Help me out. I had 1 too many drinks. I'm going to keep going, y'all. Let me know where I left off. What did I say? Darren's like, I ain't telling you nothing.
No, you
All right.
talking about credit.
Sidell Murray said, take one more sip. Then one more sip. All right, somebody tell me where I left off. I'm gonna keep it going, y'all. Y'all can type up where I left off real quick. That'll help me out real quick, so I can keep on track for where I'm going. I want to put y'all on a lot of game because I feel like a lot of people need to do this. If you know anybody that needs to hear this and share this because, like I said, somebody in the Memphis area. I'm from Memphis. Like, hey, look, I'm from Memphis. Like, I'm from Memphis. Like, I'm in Florida right now. I'm from Memphis.
M-E-M-P.
Financial breakdown. Give me a little bit more detail, Andre Bentley.
Money.
All right, I'm from Memphis. Your boy B from Memphis. Like, it don't get no realer than this. Like, look, y'all ain't never had a person who made this kind of money come and talk to y'all like this. I'm keeping it all the way 100. Somebody give me a little bit more information on what I'm talking about. Somebody said, take away his phone. Throw away his phone. Throw the phone down. So $100 million in real estate. Call the banks. White people credit. Somebody said white people credit. So you got white people credit. You got 800 credit score. So now if the economy, when the economy dries up, what that means is talking about credit score 700. Okay. So when the economy dries up, that means that they go from lending money to everybody. Thank you so much, Tasha. Tasha Mateo. That's a girl, huh? Tasha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What up, Tasha? So you was talking about white people credit score and how you got to be ready for the dip when it comes right now and have 550. Okay, here we go. So let's rock and roll. Thanks, Tedrick. So when you have that type of credit, what happens is that when the economy dries up, so when the recession is about to hit, I'm gonna tell y'all the signals to look for. Right now, the economy is booming. How do you know when the economy is booming? You go to any city in the world, in America, and cranes are up everywhere. Many of you have traveled and you know what to look for. You go up and you see cranes that are building buildings. That shit is up everywhere. That's how you know the economy is booming. That's your signal. That's the signal that the bust is coming. That means that money is loose, baby. You can get it from anywhere, baby. All right. And so what happens is when they say that the recession is hit, what happens is the bank says we ain't lending out no more money. So if you got black people credit, black people credit is a 550 credit score. You ain't got no credit, you don't exist. Yeah. You got a 600, kill yourself. So what happens is they stop lending money to people with low ass credit scores. All right. So if you got low credit scores, you can't get no money from the bank. All right. And so now that really, it's not just black people just being funny, but that's the masses. So if you have low credit scores, you're not able to get money anymore from the banks. And when the masses are not able to get money anymore, these are the people that are, I want to use this word wisely, all right? I'm going to use this word wisely because I want you to understand that we all are ignorant to something. So the masses buy assets at retail prices. They're ignorant to knowing how to buy assets at investment prices. So this is not a shot, this is not to be funny, but the masses are ignorant to financial education. And so that's why we have such a movement to teach the masses how to build financial wealth. And so when the masses cannot get access to money anymore, when it's not loose, they don't know how to buy properties. They don't know how to acquire properties because they only depend on the lender to give them money to buy. And so now they need a higher credit score to get assets. Now, if you have great credit, the economy doesn't affect you, right? If it goes down or up. But if you have bad credit, the lenders don't lend to you. And so when the recession hits, the masses can't buy properties anymore. They have 500 credit scores. And so now the lending criteria changes. Many of you loan officers, you can talk to loan officers and they'll tell you this. So when the lending criteria starts to change, y'all listen to this, y'all write this shit down, share this video, show this to your kids. Putting y'all on game. When the lender, how do you know when the economy is about to bust? I'm telling y'all the signals to watch so that y'all can know. But go get this education, HowToFlipCribs.com, so that you can learn this shit. When the lender goes and says you got to have a 700 credit score, or the lending requirements start to go back up. I did a video on about this, about the Dodd-Frank. President Donald Trump implemented the Dodd-Frank. The Dodd-Frank was when he released the financial requirements, or the lending requirements. I did a video about this. Some of you may have watched this. Some of you followers may have been familiar with this. He released the Dodd-Frank. When Barack Obama came into office, he tightened up the lending requirements. He made it to where you can't get a loan unless you have these specific lending requirements. What Donald Trump did, Donald Trump is a real estate investor. He comes in and says, fuck all that shit. I'm going to release this hole and loose the money. Once again, your president. Shayna, you gone? All right, pleasure meeting you, Shayna. Thank you so much. We'll be back. All right. No, I'm not driving. I'm Ubering. All right. So he released the lending requirements, which is when I told you about 8-9 months ago. I said, or it was about a year ago, I did a video. It's on my YouTube channel. I said, guys, go all in on real estate. The money is loose. Some of you may remember this video. And some people laugh like, oh my God, you love Donald Trump and you're black and you love Donald Trump. Right. All that dumb shit. I'm telling you how to get money. And it wasn't about loving Donald Trump. It was about understanding the cycles of the economy. Okay? So he signed a document that released the money into the market. Boom. So that meant that the banks had to loose the lending requirement. And when the lending requirement was loosed, that means that anybody, no matter what your credit score was, you can go out and you can get money to buy real estate. What did that do? For all of his investor friends and all of the people that know how to play the game of real estate, that know how to play the game of finances, all of the people that understand how the game works, we were able to now sell off our assets. All right? A lot of people get mad at this shit. A lot of people, this is real shit, y'all. A lot of people get mad at this. This is real knowledge. Y'all ain't gonna get this shit from nowhere else. I wish more people was watching this, but you know, the people who need to watch it, watching it. Let me get another trick. Darius like, get off the damn get off the damn video. Alright. So now, when he released it, what if you listen to me in 2011, 2012, you bought properties. And if you bought properties in 2011 and 2012, when Dodd-Frank went into act, he released it and he signed it, now you were able to sell these assets. I know, this shit sounds so horrible. At top dollar. You can't get mad at the game. No, respect the game. What's it? Don't get mad at the play. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Is that it? Is that the saying? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Is that it, Darius? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Motherfuckers are mad. But if you are buying at retail prices right now, here's in layman's terms. Layman's terms is this: if you are the person that follows the masses and you are out here buying at retail prices, here's the shit that make your bones chill. You are the head bust. You're getting your head bust by investors who were smart enough to buy when the economy was at an all-time low. I told you, now you can go back and watch all my videos. I preached this shit to y'all for fucking 3-4 years straight. I tried to tell y'all. I promise you, I warned y'all, I tried to tell y'all. Many of y'all didn't know who the fuck I was and was like, who the fuck is this motherfucker talking about? And I'm telling y'all, right now, if you are buying properties at retail prices, you are the head bust. Meaning, the investors who were smart enough to buy properties in 2010, 2011 at an all-time low, we are all cashing out on your ass. You feel me? Hey, what is that? Hey, Darius. You feel me? All right. It's not a bad thing. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. It's real talk. So what I'm teaching everyone how to do. Here's Haley.
Getting real close to you guys. Watch out.
Oh, Haley get close. Don't hate the player, hate the game. So now what I'm teaching everybody, HowToFlipCribs.com, I'm teaching you how to acquire knowledge. How to acquire knowledge so that you can take full advantage of what's coming. See, 2008 was a tremor. It was a tremor. And you know how like a tremor comes before the big ass earthquake comes. The tremor comes and wipes out everything. And what I'm telling you is, if you don't know how to play the game, when the economy drops again, you are going to fall and be a victim and be one of the chickens that are running for cover when the storm comes. So why do I do so many videos? It's not necessarily about me. I'm good. I have a residual income from multiple streams of income from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I can pull money out the ether. I know how to, almost like magic, make money from just thinking it into existence. It's not what this is about. What this is about is how to teach you how to do the exact same thing so that you can prepare for the storm that's coming. Because there's not going to be a middle class anymore. It's not going to be an in-between, guys. You're going to be either very fucking wealthy or you're going to be very fucking poor. I don't know how straight I can give it to you. Like if you drink vodka straight, I don't know if I can give it to you any straighter than this. But you're going to be very wealthy or you're going to be very poor. And what I'm telling you is, if you're doing something right now that's keeping you in poverty, working a fucking job, making pennies, etc., and you're not making big bucks, and you're not doing things to make big bucks, you're headed towards a track to where you're gonna be very poor. And it's no fun being very poor. You were not created to be very poor. So I feel like I've been placed here walking in my purpose to teach you all how to live life to the fullest, how to enjoy life as much as you can so that you can take advantage. Now here's the thing. All wealth financial pyramids are created from real estate. Here's the reality of it. You can make money in other shit. You can make money in whatever business that you're doing. But just as Oprah said, I made my money in broadcasting, but I hold on to my wealth in real estate. Oprah, one of the richest women in the world. I made my money in broadcasting. What does that shit tell you? I made my money in broadcasting. What up, Charlie Murphy? I talk to every day about it. I made my money in broadcasting, but I hold on to my wealth in real estate. That's what Oprah Winfrey told us. And to understand that wealth is created from real estate ownership. The thing that we teach you is how to acquire real estate at the right prices, at the best prices. What you want to do is you always want to buy real estate at recession type prices. Whenever you buy real estate, if you're watching this, you're meant to hear this. I don't care if you're a buyer from me or not. I want you to understand this. If ever you buy properties at close to retail value, you get a loan to buy properties and it's close to retail value, you are the head buzz. You are the exit strategy. What I'm teaching you all, if you go to HowToFlipCribs.com, is how to be on the front end of the transaction so that you can now make money when you enter into the exit, and you enter into the transaction. And as you enter into the transaction, that's when the money is made. See, a lot of you are trying to go out here and do it. You're spending your savings, you're fucking up, you don't understand what you're doing, and then you're coming back and you're inboxing me, and you're saying, Bryan, please help me. And I can't help you if you bought at the head buzz price. What I'm telling you is, it's cheaper to pay me on my course, $2,500, HowToFlipCribs.com. You're gonna get a chance to talk to one of our ambassadors, and you save yourself hundreds of thousands of dollars before you take your ass out there and try to walk on water in some shit you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You get your ass out there on that water and you lose you lose sight of what you're doing, you gonna sink, pimpin'. Like, I'm from Memphis. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's all I can do is keep it real. So don't come to me and ask me for help when you done went out here and disregarded all of my opportunities to help you and train you on what the fuck you need to do. Take your ass to HowToFlipCribs.com and you learn how to acquire these damn properties at recession type prices so that when the economy drops and it comes back, it's gonna come back, y'all. When the storm comes, just like any fucking storm, when the storm comes, guess what? It's gonna pass over. And now you gobble up all these properties and you get in between the money of all of these investors that are gonna want to buy these properties. Because here's the thing, money loves opportunity, baby. Opportunity is problems. Opportunity is problems. So when the problems come in droves, when the economy goes and dives into a deep depression, what happens is this. Money comes out. See, money don't come out to play when the shit is booming. Money sells when the shit is booming. So you buy your straw hats in the winter. I don't know if y'all ever heard that. You buy your straw hats in the winter. Some of you motherfuckers are out here buying straw hats in the summertime. Guess what that means? That means you buying retail damn prices. When it's in demand, you motherfuckers are buying. Like, what that doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, if you listen to this and you've been a person that you're buying when it's in demand. Oh, come on. What do you do? She want to get in on the video.
I do want to get in on the video.
What do you do?
Hey, he got like...
I'm a law student.
Oh my God. You're a law student.
I am.
What's your name?
Hi, I'm Michaela.
Michaela?
I've never been on one of these things.
Oh, really? You never been on live?
No!
And you're a law student? Oh, you're not in law yet. You're a student.
Yes.
And so, but you're going to have a law firm.
Hopefully.
Really?
Or hopefully someone will take me.
You have Instagram, Facebook?
Well, look, what we can do is...
They don't need to know my profile.
Well, we can add you to our team.
Oh, what's your team? Tell me about your team.
Well, I'm a real estate investor.
Oh, are you all in real estate?
Yeah, all of us are real estate, but we're also like geeks too. We're like geeks.
Well, nerds meet nerds.
Nerds meet nerds. And so where do you go to school?
Marquette University.
Oh, that's where Dwayne Wade went to school, isn't it?
Yes, Dwayne
Wade.
That is her. Yeah.
Awesome.
He comes and visits all the time.
Does he? I love D Wade, man. He's so down to earth.
We love him.
Jimmy Butler, this dude. So what made you want to get in on the video?
You were over here and we were like, what is happening? And we just wanted to come see what was going on.
You felt that energy, didn't you?
What?
You felt the energy?
We felt the energy.
You felt the fucking energy, baby! Oh!
Did you guys feel the energy? Yeah. We all felt the energy.
Thank you so much. That's
So
what
we
I'm
just
talking
wanted
about.
to come say hi.
Thank you so much. Hey, congratulations on your degree, and I want you on my lawyer team.
Hit me up, Wisconsin. You'll find me.
Hey, look, I'm gonna get your number before I leave.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Thank you so much. So, guys, I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
Somebody help me.
I forgot what the hell I was saying. Somebody help me out. Tell me what I was saying.
Cut. That's a wrap.
Jose said that's a wrap. Jose said that's a wrap. So, look, guys, in a nutshell, I'm gonna go hang out with our new friends and go to HowToFlipCribs.com. If you're out here and you are not knowing what you need to do, you got money. There's Haley. There's Haley. All right. Oh, Lateja said, man, she interrupted us. Lateja, you from Memphis, ain't it? He's like, man, get your ass out of the way, man. All right, guys. So, HowToFlipCribs.com. If you want to know more of this information, guys, I got a plethora. Like, if you understand, like, I can talk all day. Like, that's why I don't talk on the phone. Like, if you are interested in our mentorship, etc., like, that's why I don't talk on the phone, because our team knows, my wife knows, I will talk and give all this information out for free. But and I love doing this. Is something I'm passionate about that I love doing. But we do gotta eat. My team gotta eat too. But here's the thing about it, guys. If you come and you want to eat with us, you invest in our mentorship, etc., and we can take you to the next level as well. Like, it's all about everybody winning. And so what I do is when you invest in our mentorship, what we do is we over-deliver in value. So the small amount of money that you pay for mentorship, and I'll tell you, if you don't have your mindset right and this shit doesn't make sense to you, what I'm saying, we mentor people for $1 a day, $30 a month. And the harrismastermind.com. And we can teach you how to shift your mind, etc. But what we do is we over-deliver in value. When we over-deliver in value, that's what I'm saying is I want to give you multi-million-dollar information for a couple $1,000, right? You make that investment, you trust in us, etc. You go to HowToFlipCribs.com. What will Tedrick say? Now, Tedrick, you my guy, man. I follow you, man. You have some funny-ass posts. You go to my barbershop, you get your haircut by my family, Mario. Oh, yeah, ABI. Hey, I'm ABI Fred. I got my haircut in Miami this time, but ABI Fresh. I'm always repping ABI. So they didn't, get me like ABI would, but definitely, they chopped me up. I had some Hispanics that chopped me up. Jose is Hispanic. What are you, Brazilian?
Brazilian and Cuban.
Brazilian, Cuban, and you speak Portuguese.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Joe. His name is Joe. He don't represent the Jose. He represents the Joe. But if you start buying properties in Florida, you gotta have a Hispanic. It's another thing, guys. If you buying properties in Florida, you got to have a Hispanic on your team. Like if you out here calling sellers and knocking on doors and people call you back from your leads, etc. Facebook ads, they be like, oh, no, and you be like, hey, hola. Yeah. You be like, hold on, let me talk to Jose. Let me talk to Jose. So you gotta have a Hispanic on your team if you operate in other areas. Like if you in Memphis, all you need to do is be black. You can be black, you can be white. Hold on, where y'all going? Y'all going? Oh, all right. What's your name?
Go Wisconsin. Go back.
Oh, that's it, baby. Jimmy Butler, D Wade.
Jay Crowder. Nothing for Jay Crowder.
That's it, baby.
Wesley Johnson.
Wesley Johnson. Represent.
Who signed Kirk Cousins? I want to hear from you.
Oh shit.
Who signed Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
Broncos.
Hold on, but my quarterback from Memphis State, University of Memphis, is the Broncos quarterback.
Blake Bortles.
There it is, baby. That's what's up.
Give it up for Blake Bortles.
That's it, baby. Man, we represent Memphis out here, baby. I'm from Memphis. So, but guys, look, I don't. Everybody like, man, I'm mad. Like, they don't want me to stop. So let me see where I was. The Tedrick, Andre, tell me where I left off, man. I'll finish up real quick. I'll do another 5-10 minutes, and let me know where I left off, and I'll do 5-10 minutes, and I'll be done, guys. Y'all tell me where I left off, and I'll help you guys. So, 28 years old, was worth over $10 million, lost all that shit. I was on the verge of filing bankruptcy. I went in, let me tell you something. I went into a local bankruptcy attorney, and I attempted to file bankruptcy, and shit didn't work, shit didn't go through. I couldn't file bankruptcy, and I lost it all, man. And the thing is, I had it here, though. I had it here. It was my first time. I was the first person in my family to make that kind of money, to have that type of net worth. And thanks, Andre. And I lost it all. So what I'm telling you is, no matter where you are in your life, see, here's the thing: when you make that kind of money, here's the reality of this shit, y'all. Darius, Jose, when you make that kind of money, you can't go to your boys and be like, "Hey, y'all, I need to borrow some money." Nobody gives a fuck when you make that kind of money. Nobody gives a fuck that you made all that money and you lost it. You can't go cry on somebody's shoulders and be like, "Oh my God," like if you make $30,000, $50,000 a year, you can go borrow a couple $1,000s and catch up on your bills. I was fucking $100,000 a month in expenses, and I couldn't borrow shit from nobody. I couldn't even man up to go ask, "Hey Darius, give me $500." Like, what the fuck is they gonna do for my bills? they can't solve none of my problems, right? So when you level up and you get to that level, what I want to tell you is you still got to continue to level up on different levels. And so understand that some of you all motherfuckers are asking for money, you're asking for abundance, you're asking for all this shit to happen to you. And what the scripture says is, to whom much is given, much is required. You got to understand that you got to level up on the different level too. And so when you level up on a different level, you can't go back and your rubber band is stretched. You can't go back to the original dimensions of where you once were. And so, you know, you can't borrow money from your family members. Nobody is sympathizing with you now because to them you made all this money, etc. So now what you got to do is you got to level up on your mental development. You got to level up on your training. So before you get there, what I'm telling you is you got to understand that if you want to get somewhere, you got to boss up. You got to boss up and pay for that access. How do you pay for access? See, it's different in schools. See, schools, they give you scholarships to go to schools. They tell you $50,000 a year, etc. $250,000 in 4 years. You got to pay for education. It takes you 4 years to learn some shit. What I'm telling you is, for $2,500, if you want one-on-one mentoring, yeah, it costs me a lot more for me to come and mentor you one-on-one. But for $2,500, one-on-one mentoring, etc., or online mentoring, etc., you pay for that access. But the difference is you got a person who has made a ton of money, lost a ton of money, made a ton of money back, lost a ton of money, made a ton of money back, etc. Always growing, etc. Just because it's perfect now doesn't mean that I'm not gonna fucking take a chance again. It doesn't mean none of that shit. I'm gonna go all in again on the fucking next level. That's what the fuck I'm telling you. I'm gonna boss up on the next level. If I got a fucking $500 million, I'm gonna fucking drain my account and go in and go for $5 billion. That's what the fuck I'm telling you. So, but what I'm saying is, you got to be willing to take the risk and boss up and go to the next level. Stop holding on to the peanuts. Let go of the peanuts. Go to HowToFlipCribs.com and let us help you boss up. And if you want one-on-one mentoring, bring me to your area, and in 5 days, I'll change your life. If you're willing to boss up and continue to boss up, I'll continue to change your life. In 5 days, I'll change and shift your life to something that you've never imagined. We just sit here, they're gone now, but people who were just standing around this energy, they felt it, and the lady was like, I want to get in the video, I want to talk. I don't know who the fuck she was. But the energy, I'm going to attract the energy to you, and I'm going to attract money to you, and I'm going to help you do the same thing. I'm going to show you how to mentally attract an abundance of wealth into your life, guys. So it's your boy B. I wanted to share this video with somebody that you know. I got to help my guys out, man. We about to finish up here. HowToFlipCribs.com. Oh, the mentorship. Join the mastermind.com. The HarrisMastermind.com. It's $1 a day mentoring, $30 a month. What we teach you how to do is level up on your mindset. So, you know, before you can, take advantage of any opportunity that we offer, any opportunity that we have, you got to have a mental shift. You know, I know a lot of people think this shit is hocus pocus, but, you know, I have friends that all we do is, as opposed to, like, trying to deal with the effects, oh, I got these problems, etc. We don't talk about your fucking problems. We talk about solutions, and we visualize what we want to happen, and we fucking make the earth move. We make the universe move in our favor. That's what that shit is about. And we teach you how to do the same thing so that you can boss up on a level to where you can literally shift your life, shift your world. And you want to be around people like that. They're not dealing with, see, I don't fucking deal with problems. I don't deal with people. You talk shit, I don't deal with you. I ascend to the next level. And I want to teach you how to do the same thing. So no matter where you are in your life, we can teach you how to shift and ascend to the next level so that you can boss up too, guys. It's your boy B. I love each and every one of you. Y'all got anything to say to the people?
Hey, go out there and win big for yourself and your family.
Oh! I was like,
What he said.
what he said. All right, guys. So, thank you guys so much for listening. And it's your boy B. And like Darius said, continue to win big for yourselves and your family, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Share this video. Follow us on youtube.com/c/homes410k. And I'm sure I'll come back on here. I'm going to be heading to, I might stay down here. There's a lot of money down here, y'all. It's like a lot of money down here. Like, oh my God. Like, everybody get money. Like, we was talking to some but I'm finna ramble on again. But we was talking about these people last night, man. And they were like, yeah, you see that building right there? Like, that's worth like $100 million, and my uncle owns that building. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're just networking with people. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. Like, you know, to be able to network with people that are, you know, winning at so many different levels. So, once again, guys, it's your boy B. Talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go give me another puff. Boom. And talk to you guys later.